Hello everyone, welcome to China Overview again. I'm Zhang Fangwei, still here. And today we are going to continue to learn the traditional Chinese medicine. In the previous lesson, I think we have discussed the philosophy behind the traditional Chinese medicine. Do you still remember what are the philosophies or the ideas that we discussed in the previous hour? I'm sure you have remembered those things. We discussed the impact of Confucianism, Taoism, and the Buddhism. And today we will continue to learn the ancient doctors in ancient China. And the first doctor I would like to introduce, he is regarded as the legendary god of agriculture. That's this man. His name is Shen Nong Shi, and there's a story about Shen Nong Chang Bai Cao. And so it's said that Shen Nong actually he tested hundreds of herbs. So people say that he's the inventor of the Chinese herbal medicine, tea, and the grains. However, he died after testing Gelsemium elegans. You might want to know what is Gelsemium elegans. Let's see the picture I've prepared for you. That's the grass that killed Shen Nong. Let's see more stories about Shen Nong. He's an ancestor of China, and people say that he's the deity of the five grains. The interesting thing about him is that people think that he had an ox head and a human body. In Chinese mythology, Shen Nong taught humans the use of plow and the other knowledge of agriculture. That's why we say in the previous slide, he's regarded as the legendary god of agriculture. And speaking of the story of Shen Nong Chang Bai Cao, that is hundreds of herbs he tested. Let's see the description of this story. People say that he was born with a crystal belly, which was almost transparent, so that anyone could clearly see the internal organs, including the stomach and the food in it. Wow, that's weird, right? And Shen Nong, he has two bags. He put the edible herbs in his left bag and the inedible herbs into his right bag. So the edible herbs in left bag, it's said that there are 47,000 kinds of flowers, herbs, and roots and the leaves put in the left bag. So not only Bai Cao, not only 100 herbs, right? More than that, far more than that. And the inedible herbs, it's said that there are 39,800 kinds. And people say that Shen Nong, he encountered 70 poisonous things a day. Wow, that's very dangerous, right? And just now we mentioned that Shen Nong, he is also the inventor of tea. So let's see the story of the invention of tea. It's said that once Shen Nong tasted a poisonous plant and felt so uncomfortable that he was on the edge of death. Luckily, he ate the small fresh leaves of another and get much better. In his stomach, the small fresh leaves cleared up all the internal organs. So Shen Nong named the curative plant tea. In Chinese, we say cha. So I think that's the story of Shen Nong. And let's talk about the books written by him. Shen Nong's herbal classic, we say Shen Nong Bai Cao Jing. It's the most well-known work attributed to Shen Nong. This work lists the various medicinal herbs that were discovered by Shen Nong and given great and rarity ratings. It's considered to be the earliest Chinese pharmacopoeia and includes 365 medicines derived from minerals, plants, and animals. Yeah, pay attention here, minerals, because minerals were also used in TCM. So that's the first doctor I would like to share with you. The second doctor is this man. His name is Sun Si Miao. People say that he's the king of medicine. In Chinese, we say Yao Wang. And he's the famous medical master in Tang Dynasty. It's said that he has written these 2 books. One is 1,000 Gold Pieces Emergency Formulary. Another one is the Wings of the 1,000 Gold Pieces Emergency Formulary. So the first book is named 千金药方. The second book is named 千金一方. And this is another book, but not written by Sun Simiao or Shen Nong. It's regarded to be written by Huang Di. And actually, Huang Di Neijing is a very, very important book in the TCM. Although it has not many words, but its meanings are very profound. For example, it says that 经脉者，所以行血气而营阴阳，如筋骨立关节者也。经脉者，所以能决死生，除百病，调虚实，不可不通也。So this is to emphasize the jing and the mai in the traditional Chinese medicine, and the details would be discussed in the future lectures. So thank you for watching today's lesson, and I'm very looking forward to see you next time. Goodbye.